All right, Saints, if you would please turn in your Bibles to the Gospel of Mark, chapter 3. This evening, we're going to be covering the first 6 verses of this passage. And so, as we look to this, just keep in mind that what we're seeing here over and over again is beginning in that second chapter, we have seen this escalation. In other words, these confrontations, these showdowns between the religious leader and Jesus, discussing one event after another, one issue with their doctrine after another. And so tonight what we're going to see is this. We're going to see the balance between true Christian leadership and a toxic religious lordship. Let's take a look at just this passage that we're going to be looking at here this evening. The title for today's message is Mercy versus Malice. And you'll see where this malice comes in is these leaders, literally, they look at this man that Jesus sees, this person in need, and they don't see the person, they see a pawn. How can I get this man to get forth my agenda? Well, let's look at this passage that we're going to study, and then we'll jump into our teaching. Mark chapter 3, beginning in verse 1, and he, that is Jesus, entered the synagogue again, and a man was there who had a withered hand. So they watched him closely, whether he would heal him on the Sabbath, so that they might accuse him. And he said to the man who had the withered hand, step forward. Then he said to them, is it lawful on the Sabbath to do good or to do evil, to save life or to kill? But they kept silent. And when he looked around at them with anger, being grieved by the hardness of their hearts, he said to the man, stretch out your hand. And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored as whole as the other. It's incredible because what we're seeing here in this passage now is a little bit of a spike in the escalation in the basically the string of showdowns that was happening.